streaming again. I love how I cut that volume in half and it like barely looks like it went down at all in OBS. There we go. Alright. So I don't know if anyone watched what happened last time. Well, I shouldn't say that. I know some people watched last time because plenty of y'all were here to watch my embarrassment. I did not get around to fixing. So that's what we're gonna have a few things we're gonna have to do to get back to where we were. But we're gonna skip farming AI cores because it turns out iron mode is scary when you don't have emergency backups. And since the autosave function that's built into the game doesn't work on iron mode, it just obviously, I mean, it makes sense. It also, I guess, broke the old autosave mod because we tried that and it literally crashed the game when it tried to save. So we're gonna have to be a little more careful. And what that's gonna mean is there's no heckin' way that I'm gonna go for 7 hours straight anymore, because the idea of being at the end of like such a long playthrough and then to lose all that progress, no. We're gonna dodge that. So today we're gonna go for like a couple of hours. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the stream on YouTube, and that'll essentially be our hard cut for that part. Then we'll move on to whatever that is next phase we're doing. I'll make a cute little thumbnail and whatever, and we'll start up again and start the YouTube stream again. And most importantly, we'll save and exit and come back in. That way, if we lose progress, we don't lose too much progress. You know, these things are gonna happen. And heading into the colony crisis, I'm a little scared, mostly because some of the Perseian League fleets have given me a lot of trouble. They hard counter the Wolfpack. Their direct energy missiles are just the AI really does not know how to handle them, and they tend to really overwhelm my poor little boys. Hopefully having the Anubis will hard counter them back, because we'll be able to destroy their little silly little missiles. But I'm not certain. That is what I'm mostly scared about. I'm not too scared of the Knights of Lud. The Knights of Lud, the big blocky block ship, not that scary. But the Retribution, I believe, is the other one. The flying dick rocket. That thing could be a problem. It's usually not though, because you don't usually have, like, you can tend to be able to like easily get it to like separate from everyone else because it's so fast that it leaves them behind, and then you can just like hammer it in a corner somewhere. Take little dick rocket to the corner and then hammer it away so it explodes. Anyway, so I'm not so worried about the Knights of Lud. Definitely not worried about the hegemony. Are you kidding me? I practice on the onslaughts for fun with frigates. That's not going to be a problem. Tritachyon, not going to be a problem. In fact, the Tritachyon one is probably the easiest colony threat to deal with, because all you need to do is just harass them. We're actually going to approach that in more of a hard scenario, because there's blueprints that I want. Specifically, I don't have the Anubis blueprint. So we're going to raid the, like, Kulan into oblivion and take as many blueprints as we can without trying to... I'm going to try not to destabilize them, but I'm pretty sure if all you're doing is taking blueprints, it doesn't hurt them too bad. I don't remember. But we're going to be careful and try not to destabilize Kulan while we get the Anubis blueprint. We're also going to be stealing a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is going to be the big colony threat, as well as faction abuse stream. We're going to take the pristine nanoforge from Chicken Pizza. We're going to take the synchrotron core from Nachiketa. We're going to take the synchrotron core from Syndria. We're going to take the pristine nanoforge from Kazaron. We're going to take all of their gubs and leave them with nothing. We're going to take back our embryo. Oh, that's actually the one that's going to be kind of scary. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get the embryo core or the embryo machine back from Tritachion, because we gave it to Ocean Breeze, and that's a scary station. But I think if we just throw Marines at it, we'll be able to take it. I have no plans to actually fight any level 3 stations with our current setup. I think we might be able to do it. Maybe that's something that we'll just do to see what happens after our save. Because I think with Beep and Boop, we can probably... It's just like, some of those level 3 stations are insane, mostly because of the minefields. But I'm wondering if the Paladins on the Anubis counter the mines, then those stations shouldn't be as scary. Oh, there's other items we're gonna take too, because we're gonna take the filament. Oh, what the heck is the thing called? The filament. Oh, the from is that colony? I can't remember it. It's down in the Sphinx, or the Sphinx colony. Oh, look at that. My data is not going to Twitch for some reason. YouTube seems fine, but Twitch is having a fit. You okay, Twitch? You gonna make it? No, it died. YouTube seems fine though. That's weird. I've never had YouTube fine while Twitch explodes. I'll just double check to make sure YouTube didn't actually just die on me. No, it didn't. Huh. Alright, anywho. So yeah. In these next couple of hours, we're going to focus on the colonization. And after that, we'll get all our colonies set up. That, like, getting back to where we were, because we still need to go get we need to find a black market dealer to get the, or a weapons smuggler, to get our 2 extra Anubis. I'm actually going to try and order more than that. And we still need to get Beep and Boop. And once we have all that, we're going to have to sit there and look at the colonies. I have a dream of 13 beautiful colonies full of freedom. And that is what we're going to be aiming towards. We're not going to let any of these lawmen get in our way. So, without any further ado's, let's drop that. To close that. No, not that one. This one. And I know the screen went dark is spooky, but here we are. It didn't come up. Why didn't it come up? Why did the game capture not work? Alright, resetting it, made it work. Okay. Make sure I have everything on, everything's set, everything's right. Well, let me just mute YouTube audio in case something wants to make noise for no reason. And we're ready to go. Wish me luck, because I'm now much more scared with not having any autosave. Alright, I believe we were just looking for our black market dealer, right? Yeah, because we only have the 2 Anubis we want to get a hold of at least. I would like to get 4 more, so I have my own backup, a backup for my backup, and then 2 others to just fly around. We're going to put, this guy is going to get into 1, in fact. Let's go ahead and give you your, no, point defense. Where's it? Boom, point defense. There we go. And we need to replace one of these officers, I believe, right? Yeah, you need to get replaced. So we're gonna have to run some errands for a bit before we go get Beep and Boop, just to make sure we're prepared. So I vaguely remember it being kind of a difficult fight. Oh, bonk. Hey, look at that. Oh, you're the shit one. Oh, but you have the Anubis. Boom, boom, boom. think we just grab 3 Anubis, right? Because we'll pick up weapons later. Do I have Devastator Cannons? Yeah, we got our Devastator Cannons, we have our Squalls, we have our Locusts, so we have everything we need for Beep and Boop. Yeah, I think we just get 3 Anubis. Done. That's pretty heckin' good. I don't know how many Paladins we have at home, though. We can check that, right? We have 5 at home, so we need some more. More Anubis is best Anubis, exactly. So we're gonna need more Paladins. We have an excess of organs. An Umbra needs organs. I will take your organs. Umbra also needs goods. I mean, they're here. I might as well just grab them. Just go make some money while we're killing time. Buy the rest of these. Why do pirates ever pay tariffs? Whatever. I guess the idea is that even though it's a pirate stronghold, it's still, like, on the surface legitimate. That's why it's not completely destroyed. So it's like everyone knows it's a pirate stronghold, but they're not doing anything about it. You am Paladin. Alright, get rid of all that. Honey does not need gas. In fact, I want to sell gas. We should probably go pick that up. I have extra weapons here. Aylmar. I don't want to go to Aylmar. I will pick these up, though. That's not really that great of a price. We can get a better price over at the Starworks. We'll pick these daggers up, though, because I need extra daggers. And we've been stockpiling Marines. I think we probably just going to want to get more. I'm not going to buy them. I only want the duty-free ones. Nobody wants duty on their Marines. Alright, so we still do want to find the full black market dealer so I can pick up some Paladins. Ooh! Aggressive and gunnery implants? That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and fire you. Sorry. Rip. And pick up you. Alright. And you go in here. And we'll move you up here. Because you're going to get... You are going to get replaced with an Anubis. Alright, let's go see if we can pick up another Starliner. Because we're going to need, like, quite a few Starliners. I don't want to have to make too many trips. Not trying to talk to you. We can go to the bar now because we already encountered Dingus Maximus. Let's buy that. Go ahead and repair. We can get some extra Marines. We're doing good on gas. Let's go ahead and gas up. I could just buy my supplies here just to take them. We can also go to Dawn, sell them. I don't really want to. Although I might be able to find more Paladins in at Brussels, so let's head over there. Let's go check Nortia real quick just to see if the bar has anything going on. And maybe they have Paladins in the black market. There's always a chance. We still can't get the Marines, but we can buy weapons, which is cute. Not that we really need those weapons, we have a better supply of weapons. Alright, where's Dawn? Alright, I think it's... Yeah. You see it? Nascent Gravity Well. What are we coming here for again? Oh yeah, just sell some supplies. We have plenty of daggers now. A couple extra. And you guys don't have anything because you're bums, space bums. go see if we can pick up some paladins from Kulon. Oh, we're here first, so let's check this one. Anyone want drugs? Because we can get a lot of them here. Karis. And we'll just take these over to Karis. Whoa. Bye. Cool. Another Starliner. Is there something we can just shred? I'm never using the Sunder again. Let's just shred the Sunder. Or the Sunder. The Shade. And oh, I gotta like try to make these quiet. Additional birthing. Actually, we don't need the birthing now. We'll just go with high resolution sensors. Stealth. This is our stealth build. It's a totally legitimate build. All right. Right. We just shredded that one thing. Nothing else here. Go on. I do have surplus, but I don't really care because I can get better prices at the Starworks. Nothing we want, and no paladins. Oh well. Let's go drop off the drugs at, was Karis, right? Yeah, it's right next door. Also, we need to go pick up, I think we didn't grab the secret box. Oh. Drugs. Oh, what happened? I thought I saw like it was a terrible deal or something at the last second. Do we want to run? I don't really want to go back to Dawn. I want to go pick up some stuff and then go drop off our... yeah, we'll take the Mercs. And get some extra XP into our Marine squads. And we still need some extra claw fighters too, I believe, right? Hold on. We can check right here. Yeah, we don't have any at home, so we're going to need a couple claw fighters as well. By the way, that is absolutely the reason why I would rather pay every month for my stuff instead of just abandoning them in an abandoned station, because I want to be able to see my inventory. That is well worth the 1% charge. Alright, these guys are cake. They just go in. I do not recommend doing this right from the start, because they aren't exactly free, but they're free for this setup. Did you guys finish? Oh, nice. We got an extra core. Fantastic. I'll pick these up. Why not? They're shiny. Why do I have extra machines? Incorrect. Okay, and those are the same still. I guess they set at the start of the game now because they haven't re-rolled since I've been back here multiple times because of crashes. One suspicious crash and one legitimate crash. Oh, you know what? Before I forget it, because I keep forgetting, I need to put the antimatter SRM on. Oh, are our ships done? I mean, we were flying 18 days. We gotta drop off first, though. because we gotta get rid of some stuff. Just wanted to fly around those storms. Whatever, just drop in. At this point, I'm convinced that wasting my time looking over time doesn't actually save time. It's all about time. Food procurement, special file, fever. What's food procurement? You need 100. Yeah, whatever. I'll bring some food. Jangala. We're not going to Jangala. We'll find food elsewhere. All right, you guys got stuff though, right? Yeah, look at that. We can take these to. I just was at Karis. Whatever. We'll go to Karis and Aylmer. Karis and Aylmer. And we'll just pick these up because we're low. Store our dudes. Get rid of all these. Don't forget they're there, because I always forget where I put my stuff. Alright, storage. We don't need any of them. We just want to leave these. What happened to you? Oh, you got bonked hella by an asteroid. Like, that's asteroid and they took its face off. Bonked hella. I did just say that. Helmsmanship. And helmsmanship, right? Yeah, that's the last thing you need. Fantastic. You are fully built. Make that elite. And what else are we going to leave behind? We might as well leave this behind because we're not going to use that anymore. We're not using these shades anymore because we're going to have so many Anubis that the shades are going to be kind of redundant. I will keep my targeting laser. We're going to keep Hortno for now, but we are getting to a point where we're not really concerned about salvage. I mean, I'm really not concerned about salvage anymore. It's kind of just here because, well, have a salvage rig, why not? Yeah, I think we set it aside now because we're done exploring, so we don't need to pick stuff up anymore. So this is closer to what we're going to be flying. I mean, sometimes without this as well. But right now we need it for the cargo space. We're going to add an extra Anubis for ourselves, an extra Anubis for them, and then I might have 2 more flying around as just spare cruisers. I just want to make sure that I have plenty to go with, because running the safety overrides means in a very prolonged fight, I have problems. And yeah, I think everything else is fine. Because I like having my little Omen, although a lot of times if my Anubis dies, these guys are not going to be able to pick up the slack. I love this guy though. Oh, I didn't specialize him yet, or build in anything. We can't build in the phase anchor, right? No, we can't. And we can't build in safety overrides. You don't have safety overrides on. Was that intentional? Like, I think I did that just to, so it would last longer, right? Because we don't have the phase skill. How I build my TT brawlers. I hear they're non-optimal, but I'm a high-tech boy. So TT brawlers. Mine are scummy as fuck. Like, they're not optimized at all. I don't agree that they're not optimal somewhat. The thing with the, so we have to recognize that the the Luddic Brawler is pound for pound one of the best ships in the game. So comparing Tritac Brawler and Vanilla Brawler to the Luddic Brawler is not fair. The Luddic Brawler is just too freaking good. But here's the thing. Safety overrides means your combat readiness degrades faster. So for prolonged fights as support ships, they're fucking terrible. And regular Brawler, because they don't have safety overrides, are actually pretty good as support ships. They also have the maneuverability jets, which lets them get in and strike hard. And with that in mind, this is my Tritacian Brawler. I have the swarm missiles to help fight off enemy fighters. And then we have the burst of high energy, or burst of explosive, and we have the burst of ion. So these guys aren't really there to do anything except occasionally take advantage whenever an enemy ship gets caught lacking. But together, this is a lot of damage. These guys can put out a lot of damage against, like, they can fight other frigates relatively easily, but they can't, like, punching up on their own. Maybe? I think so. Probably, right? We could probably take a Sunder easily. Yeah, we can fight out a Sunder. Oh, these are on alternating fire. This is going to be hilarious. Okay. Let's go ahead and just put these on auto fire. We're going to wait until we get nice and close, and then we can't pivot because he's got the skills. Yeah, see, we can't really get in because we're not as fast as Athletic Brawler. We're just not fast. So, Destroyer with an officer is just not going to work out so well. But the thing is, like I said, they're not here to be the main fighting force. They're here to protect our other guys. Tri-Tac biggest problem is that they're not consistently good with their abilities. Sometimes they charge in and then warp out when in danger. Sometimes they warp in and instantly die. Yeah, well, I mean, that's basically a problem with every frigate, is the AI will, especially if you have officers in them, those officers can be, like, really fucking foolish and just fly in and die and get evaporated really easily. Yeah, basically. I would say you're basically flipping a coin whenever a AI ship goes in. So this is my other brawler. It's very similar to the vanilla build, the elite, only I got rid of the harpoons and swapped them out for the swarm wrecks. Because again, I probably need to change this up. Maybe I should be using harpoons or atropos or something, because with all the paladins, we don't really need this much extra anti-fighter defense, because this is my build that I typically have with the straight up Wolfpack, where I don't have the Anubis. But now that I have the Anubis, I probably need to change out these swarm racks for something else. I'll have to think about that, because having some harpoons on them to be able to sling. See, that would just be overkill though, because the Terminators are already, like, the Tempests are already going to be slinging Terminators, so I really need extra wasted munitions. I'm tempted to put the Breachers on them so they can crack armor, but honestly, they don't need that because they all have high explosive already, so I'm probably just going to leave the Swarm Racks on them for now. But yeah, I go with the Hypervelocity Driver Heavy Mauler so they can just harass enemies from a distance. It's basically like having 2 extra flying medium mounts next to whatever ship they're protecting and fighting with. The thing with the Tritachion Brawler though is, like, it's got 10 extra ordnance points and it's got insulated engine assembly built in. There's a lot of value with this setup, and the medium energy mounts give you a lot of fun options as well. Like, I've done them with phase lances. You can just do graviton beams and ion beams, but that's my my Tempests. Well, not all of them. Some of them have the IR lance, but most of them are ion beams. In fact, how many ion beams do I have? Because I think the reason I had, okay, I got plenty now. Yeah, the reason why I hadn't swapped them out was just because I didn't have them. So let's go ahead and make sure that's printed correctly. Okay. Because I don't want these guys to be spending too much energy. They're literally Terminator factories. That is what these guys are for. They're Terminator factories and Terminator factories only. Well, I have the Omen for my own ship. This is for me to fly. If I'm flying a frigate, I use the Omen. But I've not tried using, like the AI isn't, I haven't really seen be amazing with the EMP. For me, it's easy because I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'd put an officer in that. This is gonna be scary. Let's see if we can get behind him. He's burning in, he's burning in, he's burning in, he's burning in. Go wide, go in, shields up. Yeah, we're fast enough. And that shield is so freaking thick, he's not getting through. And then burp. Like, if the AI would just do this, then I would trust them with an Omen. But they don't do this. They do dumb shit. I actually need to increase my vents on this. It's not venting as fast as I want it to. Or is it not counting me as being in the ship if I'm not actually in the ship? I don't remember how that works. But anyway, what about Apex for the Terminator drones? Too big of a ship. We're flying. First of all, we're flying Wolfpack, so we can get the extra damage from, and also it makes target analysis better when you're in a smaller ship. The idea here is that they just spam Terminators. Whereas the Apex, I don't really see the Apex actually spamming Terminators. I see them mostly trying to be a big bruiser and just get up in someone's face. And they're not maneuverable enough either. They would just get caught off guard. Plus, it requires you to have the skill, and you need to make sure you have as many as you can. Like, you need to balance out how many you have, what kind of officers you're putting into them. In vanilla, I don't really like going with the automated ships too often. And when I do, it's just to expand the Wolfpack. I'll take Glimmers over Apex every day. Just make sure I got everything. Steady officer, mental loiter at the edge of the range, and blink away when threatened. Yeah, well, so I use all my officers in the Tempests though, and I leave my Fleet Doctrine vanilla because honestly, I'm not interested in trying to pretend like that the witchcraft of touching your freaking Fleet Doctrine actually really makes much of a difference. There's only basically 2 settings on officers, reckless and timid. That's it. Anytime that you can win a fight, they're pretty reckless, and the difference is that they just don't die. The difference between reckless and aggressive is not dying, basically. Tempest Storm is still favorite Wolfpack. So yeah, it's freaking amazing. I've been using it ever since I discovered Wolfpack and really discovered how crazy the Terminator drones are. Like, you don't even need systems expertise because the Terminator sequence is just instantly available. Like, you just go and it's already ready. Your limit is how fast your drones get replaced. Unfortunately, my character skills, I can't get the, what is it, carrier group? Yeah, faster ship fighter replacement. And I don't want it anyway because I'm going to have so many extra fighters with the Anubis. But when I'm doing just frigates and just Tempests, I'll often get carrier groups so that they can replace the fighters faster. Because that's what you want. You want them to replace as fast as possible because that's the limit on their DPS. Like, it doesn't matter what weapons you put on them. The Tempests are going to be, the Terminators are stronger. And that's the focus. That's why we have target analysis on all of our officers as well, because they'll get extra damage for cruisers and capital ships. And it's also why we give them, well, the Wolfpack Tactics is the main thing, because it gives them much larger, an extra 20% damage on top of that. I don't know how the math works out, if those are, like, stacked together or cumulative, I think is the wording. Like, if it's doing 20% and then another 20% and it just keeps multiplying, or if it just stacks all together and it's just one damage buff. I wouldn't imagine that's the way it does it. Either way. But yeah, Wolfpack Tactics with the Tempest is freaking amazing. And I always take Hull Restoration, because with Hull Restoration and crew training, you get a lot of extra combat readiness. And I got into the habit of taking combat endurance. I probably didn't actually need it on them, but there's no other skill that I would really want to give them. You would think, oh, well, they have energy weapons, use energy weapon mastery. Like, no, I don't want these little bastards to get within 600 fucking feet of anyone. No, don't do that. I want you guys to sit back, beam lasers, and sling Terminators. That's it. And with combat endurance, it gives them even more peak operation time, and that's the main thing. The main problem with the Wolfpack, and the main reason why I switched from LP Brawlers, which I used, was because the LP Brawlers can't sustain. They run out of combat readiness way too quickly. Even with all the buffs you can give them, they barely even crack the base of the peak performance of the Tempest. I don't even think they actually touch it. Because the brawlers are more like the 60 seconds that my omens got. Even with Wolfpack tactics and combat readiness, it just doesn't get there. Yeah, the only mod we're running is speed up. So this is as vanilla as I get. I used to go pure vanilla, but come on, speed up. Support ships. The blooper. Like, come on. Like, you can't tell me this isn't beautiful. Come on. I just built a freaking Cyclone Reaper. What do you want? So, yeah, I love these guys. In fact, I should try... I might switch some things around to get them expanded missile racks. Or, you know what? I have something I could build in. I think I'd rather build in the hardened shields, though, and then just put expanded missile racks on. How many extra story points do we have? 18? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that for these guys. Because we're keeping the bloopers. I love these guys. They're one of my favorite support ships to have around. Let's go ahead and do that for both of them. So they just hang around, and occasionally someone's gonna you'll just see a Reaper coming off the starboard bow heading towards whatever the heck you're fighting, and then just bloop, done. I love it. And then these guys, the Sallies. This is so good. I already showed you why. I'll show you again. Oh no, my salamanders take forever to nope. Oh, they take forever to recharge. Oh no, they're so slow and inefficient. And you want to know the best part? Look at that. We're already reloaded again. The recharge time on the ship's skill is faster than the recharge time of the salamanders themselves. So by putting them on the vigilance, you just have so many salamanders. Even just 2 vigilance pooping out salamanders like that. More than enough to just really screw up people's day. So they're great. I love them. That's why I keep 2 of them. Sometimes I even have a 3rd. But I knew I was going to have issues with, what do you call it? How many ships I'm going to have in my fleet. Is the AI any good at using the ship systems? Yes, yes, they absolutely are. This is one of the few ship systems that they use perfectly well. They're not as amazing with the Typhoon Reapers. Like, I haven't seen them dump Reapers like they could. But they absolutely will just spam salamanders all over the place. Yeah, no worries. I'm absolutely happy to answer Wolfpack questions. I love running the Wolfpack. So, moving on, we have our targeting laser. Literally all he's here for is a ship system. But I give him the light needlers and the antimatter blaster because... actually, hold up. We have to... Since we're keeping him... Is that what I want on him? Hold on. I don't think there's anything else I actually want. I think we just want the resistant flux conduits. And we build those in because we actually, I just want the space at this point. That's why I'm double checking to make sure there's nothing else I want to build in instead. Yeah, but we want the resistant flux conduits and the automated repair units because that helps them if they hit with like a salamander or ion. Since they don't have shields to block that stuff, you want them to be able to come back online as fast as possible. So that's why I give them both automated repair and resistant flux conduits. Makes them much more resistant to ion. Or EMP, I should say. And let's go ahead and... Can't get there. The dream is dead. It's okay. We'll live. But with the phase anchor, the recharge on the light needlers and the antimatter blaster is just so much faster. So if they're actually in a fight, this thing will absolutely destroy enemy frigates very easily. Have you considered running one Harbinger with the Wolfpack? Their overload systems. You mean one of these? So this is actually very on target with our conversation. I've found personally this does not work for the AI. They do not activate the quantum disruptor the way they're supposed to. At least the way I think they're supposed to. Because the way I do it, let's just go up against a soft target and make it. Actually, you know what? Heck it. Let's go to a Shrike. A Shrike with an officer. Where you at? This is how I feel like they should be doing it. Oh, I missed, but you get the idea. You drop the shield and you blast them with the phase lances. I'm so not used to this being so slow. I may end up safety overriding this after all. Anywho. Yeah, that's the proper way to do it. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned... Oh, I didn't name it right. Big shark. I think I just call it shark, because I like to call it land shark. Just call it shark. But yeah, this is easily my favorite. The only other build I ever use is with experimental hull modifications. I will take away this middle mount and turn these two into large mounts and fire the Tachyon Lance. That's the only way this ever changes for me. I'm gonna go ahead though and safety overrides because I need that extra speed. It was driving me crazy. Well, we don't need those anymore necessarily. Okay. Now I'm worried about my range a little bit because we have safety overrides. And oh no, it's actually not bad. That's not so bad. Okay, that's good. Let's get something juicy. Oh, it's got an officer in it too. Feels so much better. All right, come on, Goomba. Come at me if you're hard enough. We're phasing out so that we can take advantage of our phase anchor, recharging our weapons faster. Just shut down his burn drive. Alright, we gotta... I mean, obviously I'm bullying here, so... But, I think you get the idea. I'm surprised you didn't flare out there, buddy. Yeah, it was a bad maneuver. I was kind of drifting, and I just lost so much speed. You're not getting away from me. Now, the downside, though, is, again, this is got really bad peak performance time, so it's another ship that's great when you're clearing fast, but if you get into a prolonged fight, that's why I try to take the safety overrides off. But honestly, if I'm bringing this in, shit's gone bad, and I need that safety overrides. I need that extra maneuverability. Harbinger tends to become the flagship whenever you pick one up. They can assassinate Paragons. The only concern with safety overrides is whether they'll be distant enough to not get exploited. Yeah, that's... So there is the longer range sniper build that you can do because there's quite a bit of a range on the Quantum Disruptor. So you could absolutely go for a longer range lance. I am just a safety overrides whore. I cannot, like, if I see breaks, I want to take them off. Like, no thank you. We are just gonna safety overrides everything. But yeah, the system overload is really, or the Quantum Disruptor, I mean, is so good. But like I said, when the AI flies it, I don't see good results. First of all, they tank way too much damage, and they tend to overload the system, and they're either already firing the lances, and so they waste some of it on their shields, or they fire too late, and the shields come back up. Like they don't do it fast enough to make it to get the peak damage they need. I'm gonna go ahead and I kind of want to rip off the high scatter amplifier because I feel like we need more vents. We weren't recharging as fast as I would like to be. Oh, here's the other thing too. Do we have enough energy? Yeah, we're cooking pretty good. Yeah, let's drop the high scatter amplifier. Just gonna run a quick exercise. Just seeing how we operate. Yeah, even at like half, we're still fine on flux. And as long as our hard flux doesn't build up too much, like we're recharging before we even go into phase space, but we can easily vent that out. Often see results with an aggressive officer with systems expertise in the Harbinger. It isn't perfect, but overloads often enough. Well, that's the other thing too I hadn't considered, is if you're putting an officer in it with systems expertise so they can fire off rapidly, maybe just having the disruptor by itself would be good. But I really don't want to spend officers on that, is the thing. I only have 8 officers, and I'm already sacrificing 2 of them for the Anubis. So that means I only have 6 officers for my Wolfpack. So I'm not really looking to change that out. And the problem is that I haven't really seen... We can test this. Actually, let's just do it with this guy. Come on, lads. Let's go. So we are just support. We're gonna let Tempest have the fight. Yeah, well, they definitely didn't take advantage of it that time, but I also wasn't really like in good positioning, or they weren't in great positioning. So we'll... No, they're already slinging their temp. They don't even give a fuck. Look at them. Look at them. They don't give a shit. I probably should have picked a bigger target. All right, here we go. Yeah, see, if anything, they go in, but then they, like, I don't know. Maybe it works with your Tempest. Like, now they're just slinging him because they have his ass. I love this build. I just love seeing the disco ball. This is why I like running Tempests and Glimmers. This is the real reason, because I just want to see the laser disco ball. Yes, I'm standing in front of you. Yes, I'm unfazed. Don't even care. Oh, they do kind of go in. Okay, okay. So I can see that being really useful, especially against enemy capital ships where their shields take a while to come up. So that, yeah, maybe I am sleeping on support Harbinger. Maybe I do want to get an extra one in my fleet. Yeah, I love the Glimmers and the Tempests together are just so beautiful because they have the same maneuverability. So they just sort of orbit around each other. It's just so beautiful watching the robots and the humans get along. Okay, but the other thing too is, like, I don't have the phase coil tuning, so any phase ships I use aren't going to be as amazing as they could be. I could still see maybe working an extra Harbinger in, like keep mine and then have an extra one in as like just phase spam. We might work something out like that. All right, let's go get our ships. We have been well distracted because I love nerding out over builds. We need to go to Karis and Aylmer. And we need to pick up food. That's Eldfell. Which one's Aylmer again? Crap. It's in Westernese. Oh, mistakes were made. Alright, well, we can get some of the food here. Oh, claw fighters. I'll take those. We don't need anything else. Oh, it's just a convoy. I was wondering why they weren't harassing me. Base soil tuning is just combat readiness and move speed, not critical when only using one-ish phase ships. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Yeah. But I tend to, like, when I'm doing all frigates, I tend to have quite a few phase ships. And I like it because it's not just for the combat readiness, it's actually for the sensor profile. With all the revenants I fly, because I prefer revenants, having that, like 3 revenants, a harbinger, and then a frigate with base coil tuning, you practically invisible. We came here to sell machines and machines. We already got the claw fighters we need. We do need more food. All right, let's just peel off 500 and 1,000. I think that was it. No. Was it? It was 1,400. They always ask for weird numbers. I wish they would just ask for a full unit on for the delivery. Karis does not have a better price, and that is the next place we're going. We do want to drop by Dawn and pick up their excess, though. So we'll sell these here. Paperback. I don't... So here's the thing. I have like 3 of these already. Right? Yeah, we have 3 of those already, and we are only doing 3 stars of colonization. So we don't need another cryo-arithmic engine. So, no thank you. Especially not for 4 story points. Yeah, getting single-digit sensor profile feels so good. It feels like you're cheating. And it's really easy to do with the Wolfpack as well. What's funny is the Wolfpack and the Harbinger, like if you're running all frigates, the Harbinger is actually the noisiest ship in your fleet, so you need to insulate their engines. So it's just one of those funny things to me. Funny nerdy build out, or nerdy build fit kit. What? Loadout, that's the word. Oh, see, look, more daggers and more, like when I don't need them, they're everywhere. Whatever. Chorus. Boink. Take them. Take them. Want some supplies? Sure. Here, get rid of that. No paladins. That's all we're looking for now is paladins. They have excess gas. They don't actually have the gas. Connie needs gas though, so we'll buy some of the excess. Does anyone need... Connie needs organics too. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, we're low on space. Alright, let's just bring 1,500... 2,000. 2,000 is good. Nice round number. Alright, so when you have the scam lamp, there's a few places that are really good for picking up gas. Karis, Garner, they have gas as well. Scothy will also have gas. Umbra has gas. And I can't remember, does Tibicina? I can't remember if Tibicina does. But those are pretty much enough. Because you don't need that much, and you're making so much money on it. And you don't actually want to give them the full amount. Because you don't, like, the most profit is, like, giving them, like, 800. Look at this, like, boom, plenty of gas. Like, even with the tariff, we're still going to make so much profit that we don't freaking care. No paladins. Pair. And GTFO. Big question for Scam Lamp. Do you prefer church or Kanta? Neither. Kanta? You can give it to Kanta? Kanta's cold? I did not, like, is that a thing? Or did you just give me the wrong name? Oh, I guess you can give it to Hesperus, right? Yeah, you can give it to Hesperus. No, I prefer Connie Pirates. And we're gonna get there in just a second. I just need to pick up more gas. Alright, where's Umbra? And I'll show you why. Oh, is that a new thing? I mean, you can go ahead and tell me at this point because, yeah, I'm not aware that she wants a Scam Lamp as like, that's like, you know, I think, is it that she like, you can give her a Scam Lamp to, oh, we're gonna go there right now. So you don't have to worry about, like, we're getting ready to go check it out. But you can give her a Scam Lamp to like solve the colony crisis. Cause that's kind of cool. I usually just kiss her. Give her that story point right on the lips. I mean, she is literally the coolest NPC in the whole game. Fight me. That's the Scam Lamp. The only downside here is that you can't interact with it because we don't own it. But the reason I give it to Connie, there's two big reasons. The first is their access is always terrible. The second reason is I also give them the mantle bore. The autonomous mantle bore. This way, they are so overwhelmed with how many rocks they need to trade and how much gas they need and how terrible their access is that you get rocks for $1 a rock. You can get transplatonic ore for shiny rocks. You can get them for really cheap. You can get then it increases the amount of deficit on the gas significantly. So all around, it's the double scam with the Scam Lamp. So boom, profit. And then we're heading, oh, boom, profit. We're going back to the Starworks. They don't need rocks. That's a shame. Nortia does. See, look, we could get 5 times our money back in rocks. Am I engineering an economic crisis? No, they love it. Are you kidding me? First of all, it's cold and dark here. It is now not cold and not dark. They freaking love that thing. The problem is that they're, you know, it flickers. You know, like that when an LED is going bad and it's doing the strobe, it flickers. So essentially, I just turned the entire planet into a disco rave. Like their artificial sun is just all day long. But they're happy. They love it. And rocks for $1. I love it. Because like even if you sell them to somebody who doesn't need them, you're still making profit. It's so good. It was especially good before the economic update, like back when prices reset faster, because then you could literally just sling those rocks to anyone and make money. But we don't need anything else here. But yeah, so I give them both the mantle bore and the Scam Lamp. The Scam Lamp by itself does work, but having the mantle bore as well is just icing on the cake. Let's go ahead and start picking up lads, because we're going to need more lads. Let's get out of here. Go back to the Starworks. Oh, wait, pick up our ships. Then go back to the Starworks. Hold on, what's the time on our 21 days? We'll make it back. We're fast. Vroom, vroom. Bonk. Boink. You know, the average distance between asteroids and the asteroid belt is so wide that if you flew the entire moon through the asteroid belt, you would be unlikely to hit a single asteroid. Just a fun fact. But you don't actually have the surplus. So we'll just pick up our ships and get out of here. Boop, boop, boop. Fantastic. Still need paladins though. But we got the food delivery to make. So fast. Boink, boink. Man, I'm so fast. People ask me, are you so fast? I don't remember how that quote goes. I just butchered that. My apologies. Are you gonna maybe turn my transponder on? No. Fantastic. That's what I needed. All right. Do I have... I don't have the paladin blueprint though. Crap. In fact, I don't actually have many blueprints that I actually need. And we can't afford a Harbinger yet because she doesn't like us enough. Oh, I can get her to make a Starliner for me though. Yeah, build me another Starliner. You got any other work? That's really far away, guy. No, thanks. Oh, actually, hold on. Which one was that? Down here? No, it's these guys, right? Did it... It actually moved? Is that the one? The other day I found... I think it was this one. Yeah. This station says it's up here. And I guess we have to believe it. But when we first found it, this thing was floating over the star. I still gotta edit that down because I have like the 4-minute highlight on the on Twitch that I need to edit down for like a nice little short. That was fun having asteroids smite your trifle as a hazard. Yeah, I know, it's fantastic. For similar economic shaping, you can gift the lamp to the church instead, and doing so becomes a valid target for your colony trade, allowing you to boost the market cap. Ooh. So yeah, once we get our colonies going, we might want to change that location then. That's a good point, because we are going to be the #1 gas supplier. So that's a good point. We'll probably move that, because I'm coming for the mantle boar at some point anyway. Like, I'm not leaving it for Connie. It's there now so that we have an easy way to print money. But aside from that, like, I'm not leaving it there. So yeah, when we come back and get it, I absolutely have to try that out. See how that'll increase our profits. Okay, so I need mine. He needs his. And this one's extra. Extra one for me. And I think I did decide that I needed to put the augmented dry fields because we were going to have beep and boop be fast. So we need augmented dry fields, but not the stabilized shields. We want the extended magazines on all of them. This was my accident. I build in stabilized shields as like a reflex, and this is the first one I got and the first one I built, and yeah, this was a mistake. You absolutely want the extended magazines, and maybe you don't care about going fast, but I need to go fast, so augmented dry field. Everything came out right? Yes. Okay, we don't have the paladins to fully build. So we'll just build it halfway. And we'll find a paladin at some point. Wrong button. Oh, wrong button. I keep forgetting to push R to get back to that menu quickly. You know what? Sure, why not? Need something, right? And we just need to get that other paladin. So we're gonna store this extra for now, since we don't have the guns for it. Yeah, I freaking love them. Anubis is a proper name. You don't do the eyes for proper names. So it would be Anubis's. Yeah, I did absolutely just grammar Nazi you. I'm a bit of a writing nerd along this as a hobby, so I love pointing those things out. Although if you want to call them a nubi, there's absolutely nothing stopping you. Like, who am I to police your language? By the way, that is the ultimate response to anyone who's harassing you about something you said incorrectly. It's like, it doesn't matter. I'm just freestyling the language. Leave me alone. Oh, you were being goof. I gotcha. All right. I guess we go get Beep and Boop now, right? Because we do need one more paladin. Another guy. Hey, fantastic. I would not mind an extra... what do you call it? An extra contact. And he can do 2 Starliners for me. Fantastic. And we got him. Beautiful. But we're not even going to need that anytime soon. I just like having them. Alright, let's get some supplies. We have our machines. Did I save any gas? I didn't. And we do need a paladin still, but we're gonna get Beep and Boop. Where are we at? Hour of me just rambling like a lunatic. Where did I say we were going? Gas. We need gas and we need to get Beep and Boop. We don't actually need gas. Well, I mean, we need gas. I was thinking of volatile gas. We don't actually need that, but we do want to pick up some gas. Go visit the gas man. Give me that gas man. Gas man can. Just gonna check the bars real quick, because if we can get an illegal weapons dealer, then we can pick up another paladin. All right, be very, very careful to not accidentally go to the safe house. Nothing. Boink. No paladins. No. Alright, back to Hyperossel. If we get him, we get him. If we don't, we'll leave. Because I don't think we'll need the backup Anubis for this fight. We might, but I think we should be okay. Off. Hey! Exactly what we needed. Beautiful. And we don't need anything else. That was all we were here for. Hell no. See you, nerds. Alright. Sentinels this way. Is it this one? Where am I? Oh no, we're not there yet. It's this one. Where are you at? hate when they come into places like this. Is it you? Rip. Just make sure no one's coming by to talk to me. And let's double check to make sure that was it. I was actually hoping for a trap. Wanted to get into a fight. Alright, well, we have a fight to get into anyway. Alright, where are we dropping in? Yeah. Alright, this shouldn't be so bad. Here we go. Yeah, just send in everything. Send it. Oh, I forgot they're right here. I should not have activated so quickly. Sunder, or not Sunder, what do you call it? Sabos. Oof. Alright, we need them spread out a bit more. Whoa! My system wasn't ready. Oh, the harpoons! Oh, they hurt! We're good. We're fine. We've got room for error, for at least one error like that. Plus, we have another ship now, so we can honestly make mistakes like that more often. I got a little singed on the nose. Wasn't expecting him to pop so quickly. Can we drop his engines before we run out of ammo? Nope, wrong side, wrong side, wrong side, wrong side, wrong side. Hit the booty. Oh. That's why we bring two. I was playing very reckless there. I should have been much more cautious. We're fine though. Everyone's doing okay. It's me that's screwing up. Alright, let's finish this guy off. I don't even need my help, but we'll come in anyway. Ah, oh, caught the nose of it again. Oh, those are afterposts. I do not want, do not want. They might have been my atropos. Okay. Is it automated? Yes! Last time we didn't get any bonus automated ships, because apparently when you salvage after the fact and find ships, they don't count as AI ships anymore. You have to get them in this first one. So yeah, we got another AI officer for the Wolfpack, which is fantastic. I was really hoping to get one of these because I wanted just an extra ship in the Wolfpack. We'll have to figure out what to do with them. Compromised hull, unreliable subsystems, faulty power, great degraded shield, structural damage. Not so big of a deal. Probably set him up to be like a sniper. Give him like some maulers and some velocity drivers. Maybe like a flat cannon up front to protect himself. Figure that out. And of course we got Beep and Boop. How you guys doing? Structural damage, damage weapon mounts. That's not such a big deal. Heavy armor, integrated targeting. Heavy armor, integrated targeting, expanded missile racks. If anything, I don't want expanded missile racks, but whatever, it's free. Degraded engines, bummer. Faulty power grid, structural damage. I think that's exactly what it was before. I think these guys are set up the same way. Oh, what did you have again? Extended missile racks and flux distributor. Who builds in a flux distributor? Yeah, I would have liked to have also gotten the Falcon, but if I had to choose between the Falcon and the Destroyer, I'd rather have another ship in the Wolfpack, because we have plenty of cruisers. We don't need another cruiser. Well, I'm gonna need these now. Sabos? I mean, Sabos are fun. I don't think I want to do Needler. I think I just want to set him up for long range. Keep him from being stupid. Continue, continue, continue. Like sometimes here, when you salvage, you can get extra ships. And those ships are not automated, unfortunately. And we don't care about anything else. But we do want to go talk to Grandma. Where's Grandma again? Ah, she's over there. I'm gonna go talk to Grandma and learn the ways of colonization. I'm gonna go talk to this mining station and learn the ways of salvaging random trash. I mean, it's the third one. I would have much rather had another autonomous mantle bore, but at least it wasn't another synchrotron core. We have 5 synchrotron cores. Oy. And that's before I haven't stolen any yet either. So we're gonna have 7 total synchrotron cores. That means we need 7 planets with no atmosphere. That's gonna be rough. All right, take a shuttle down. Okay, just want to make sure I talked fully to Grandma. And now we understand the intricacies of colonization from the master herself. Gonna return home. Our stuff was delivered to the Starworks. That was just all Starliners. Whee! Woohoo! Can I help you? We don't talk to terrorists. Oh, these guys aren't ready. Go nuts, guys. Alright, these guys are fast, so I want to slow down and even further. You. Just bully them a little bit. I actually want that guy. Change my mind. It's too slow. Dodge the friendly Reapers. Excuse me. God, I love those daggers. That was 12 Atropos all at once. It's literally the reason why I give them daggers. It's just every once in a while, suddenly Atropos. We have a mule fanatic here. Hi. Don't let them escape. At all costs. Do not let them escape. I will be fucking furious if you let them get away. Yeah, sally the hell out of them. Come on. That's what you're here for. Oh, they're not getting away. Oh, the frag beam. Got him. Yeah, let's play Pop the Pinatas. Transfer. Just me and the lads. Let's go. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy the little things. Everyone? Yeah. Alright, I feel better. That was fun. Do we need any of these guns? I think we have extra of everything here. Grab the Vulcan cannons. Pop. That was our first fight with the Luddic Church. Head over to Chicken Pizza. Just want to let them know that they've got some lunatics hanging out in the fringe. Hey, buttholes. Nice nano forage you got there. We're definitely coming for that at some point. We don't need anything here, right? No, we just need to talk to a station commander. Yes, that one. And that's it. That's all we care about. Because that will now create the colony. Now it's an official colony. Fantastic. I still remember we're colonizing this area ourselves. All right, let's go home, kit out, beep and boop, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. I'm gonna stop by Kanta and see if I can get a weapons smuggler and pick up some extra paladins. We don't need them, but oh, how about? Oh, I never got them as a contact. That's a shame. What do you got? Goods. I'm not here. We're not wheeling and dealing anymore. Actually, we do kind of need a buttload of cash, don't we? We're starting 13 colonies. We need like crates of dough. We'll figure something out. I might just go sell some of my cores. Well, how many cores do we actually need? We're doing 13 colonies. We're gonna want, what was it 12 industry total? Like when it's fully evolved, when there's 12 slots. So we're gonna need over 100 plus cores. So we actually need all of these. I think I saw someone ask earlier why I hadn't sold them, and that's why, because we're going to be making 13 hacking colonies. All right. Come on up, lads. Get you up here where you belong. Part of the crew now. All right, we've got BFG. This was the Was it Grim Beeper and Big Booper? I think it was, yeah, Grim Beeper. And Big Booper. I think before I put thumpers on it, and I think that was a mistake. Oh, well, let's figure out how much space we actually have left over before we pick our ships. So we need that. And that. I should give him that. And that. Vent events. All right, if I change these to single cannons, hold on. If I change these to the Vulcans and then make these the heavy machine guns, that'll just be more efficient. Yeah, let's just do that. I even missed one. There we go. That's what I want. Lux fighters and flash bombers. Maybe I want all flash bombers. I like the flash bombers. I don't think we actually need the flash bombers. I think what we need is just some fighters. I don't think we need the flash bombers at all. Because we have our Anubis. I'll keep it mixed. And with the heavy machine guns, we don't need the heavy needler up front. I will give it one thumper. There we go. I'm happy. Yeah, like that. I think I want these here. Yeah, because these point back, so these can point back as well with them. I think that's how I want that. And then augmented drive field, automated repair, ventes. Resistant flux. Stabilized shield isn't really super useful on you. Get it anyway, just to, because he's gonna have like a lot of weapons firing, so do the stabilized shield and just add some extra capacity. Oh, that's gonna be so slow to... Oh, you know what? I need extended mags, don't I? I can't even overload my systems. I was trying to overload it to see how well it would vent everything. Oh yeah, we went on extended mags. And I kind of want to give it her. Oh wait, I need to insulate an engine. I almost forgot. Okay, there we go. We're good now. All right, get in there. This is your house now. We need maneuverability, extra missiles, and we want the point defense mastery for the extended range on the point defense weapons. So we don't need combat endurance. I don't. No. Maybe we do want combat endurance instead of the point defense. What's our range on these with point defense? Oh, this is Devastators. Okay, this makes more sense. It's a pretty big range. All right, let's take it off and see if we really need it that badly, because I kind of want the extra combat readiness, because it's a huge buff to have max combat readiness. That's very noticeable, though. I think I'd rather have the point defense. I mean, that's not so bad, but I'd rather just have the point defense. Combat readiness is a huge buff, but having extra range on those guns will really help him protect himself. Because the whole point is that with the heavy machine gun fire, we can keep their shields oppressed, and then with the Devastator fire, we can punish them for dropping shields. So it's a no-win situation approaching this thing. That's the idea. Like, anything small just cannot get up within its own weapons range unless they're built specifically for range. It just shreds fighters and shreds fighters, obviously. Shreds frigates. And then for this one, a similar thing, but honestly, this one's what I like. I like to bring this guy in towards the end of a fight to help clean up, as opposed to at the start of a fight. Whereas, honestly, I don't like bringing either of them in at the start of fights because they're not maneuverable enough. If you bring them in at the start of a fight, especially a fight in close quarters, and by that I mean there's no strategic points and your fleets are just right up against each other, they will focus down your flagship. So that makes them a little more vulnerable. Whereas if you wait and deploy them later after the enemy's line has spread out, then instead you have these guys burning in like lunatics, punching a hole through their line, wedging their fleets apart, and you've got them now surrounded with your Wolfpack a lot easier as well. Like, it just scatters them. It's adorable. All right, this monstrosity. I have no default for this. I'm thinking velocity drivers, maulers, and then we give them heavy machine gun or flat cannon. The heavy machine gun's cheaper to fire. I kind of want to give him a thumper though, but I don't want to encourage him too much. We'll just do it like that. That's my kind of my favorite for the sniper destroyer, or what are they called? Eradicators? Devastators? Enforcers. I knew I was getting it wrong. He's got extended missile racks. I could put the swarm launchers on, as is tradition, but I'm thinking of putting on the sabots. Oh yeah, let's do some sabots up front, look like teeth, and then you know what? We'll do breachers. He just punishes shields and armor. I think that's a good idea. I like that. Vente vents. That's. You have an Omni shield? Who gave you an Omni shield? Crazy people. We don't need stabilized shields, it's not efficient. We're gonna harden this shield. I think I'd rather just dump the rest in capacitor. And I don't want to spend another, like, do I just put a gamma core in and be like, lol? Because we already have one that's an alpha core and one that's a beta core. And I do that, by the way, just so I can, just for the fun of it. Oh, I didn't even do it. Yeah, we're putting a beta core in here. I do not recommend this, but these are canon this is part of my canon, is that the Grim Beeper is an alpha core, and Beak Booper is a beta core, and that's Beep and Boop. That's the canon. So what are you gonna be? I'll throw a beta core in though, because it'd just be silly to not at least throw a beta core in. I just don't want to use another alpha core as well. I only have so many of them. And actually, we do want that. Whoop. Like this. Because he's gonna get... No, he's not gonna get extra combat readiness. But I think for the same reason that we gave point defense over there, we want missile specialization here. Oh, he doesn't, like, because that'll be even more missile ammo. So, like, he's gonna have, like, a ton of missiles on these racks, right? Where are they? Sabos. 9 Sabos. 9 Sabos per rack. And 45 breachers. Yeah, he's good. That's hilarious. I also want to put the swarm missiles on, because I love swarm missiles, especially when they all fire together. All right, so that's you guys. I'm so happy we got another lad in the Wolfpack. In fact, let me go ahead and set this up properly now. So you, where'd you go? You are now part of Team 1. Whoops. And then we still have Team 2 being them, Team 3 being them, and we don't need a Team 4. Okay. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that fleet. All right, so we are set. All right, so let's do our big think, and then we'll have a short break. Okay, big think time. So we have all these items. We have 3 administrators with industrial skill, and then we have ourselves. That's going to be 5 of our colonies, and then we're going to have 8 being run by alpha cores for 13 total colonies. I'm probably not going to use the second scam. I probably will, actually. I'll probably pick a planet that I like, throw the scam lamp up on it just because I can. We'll figure out what we want to do with this. I might just have one planet where I'm just like, y'all, lol, look at me. We want to get at 3 gas giants. That's a big part. I will settle on 2. I want 3. I don't think I'd rather settle on 2. I think I'd rather settle on a suboptimal gas giant, and just to get the extra plasma dynamo working, instead of stressing like having all of them be like the biggest, most rich gas giants. So we're gonna need 3 gas giants. We want to make sure there's a hot place in all 3 of our systems that we can put the engines in. That's another reason why I'm narrowing it down to 3 systems and 13 planets, is so that I can cover them with the engines. Those 3 systems, we're going to need a total of 4 habitable worlds, one of which has no transplatonic ore. And we're going to need 5 rocks. So 5 rocks, 3 giants, 3 hot boys. So we've kind of gotten really, really narrow. But we have an area over here that is kind of densely packed with stuff. It was this one? How do I get to the... Oh, it's that. Did I not survey here? Unsurveyed? Hold on. No, we surveyed. But that's too far. That's not the one I was looking for. It's this one. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. So we have our hot one. We have 1, 2, 3 of our vacuums. 2 habitable worlds. 2, and they're freaking nice too. So there's 2 of our embryo machines. So that's 2 habitable worlds and 3 vacuums. So this is one of our systems. We might not colonize all 3 of these because I do want to spread out the kind of colonies we do, but we have them in case we need them. The only thing that's not here is a cold planet. This will probably be the backup system and not the main system that we sit in. But that's one of them. No? 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 Oh, the intel markers are worthless. Right. They need to show up on here. The other system we were looking at. I want to keep into this area though, because I think it's this one. Yeah, we have a cryo sleeper here. I was thinking of colonizing in the sleeper space itself because we do have this and this, but I don't think we're going to. As cute as these 2 planets are, maybe we do spread out a little bit instead of stressing doing only 3 systems. I don't know. What's this, the other one? This is one of the gas giants. No, I think we nixed this system because it didn't. We do need gas giants. Oh, there were a bunch of gas giants here. Right. We can have our gas giants. We have a lot of cool stuff here. Because these were... Oh, they were suboptimal though. Diffuse volatiles. Oh, I haven't been there yet. Must be no planets. Oh, there was this one too. The water world. Maybe we are going to spread out even further because I'd forgotten that this one was like the perfect food one. And then this one was perfect for the mantle boar. And then we had this one here. Or maybe we just do those 3. Oh, but then we don't have any gas giants. Wasn't the black hole had gas giants? Maybe that was it? Yeah, there's our giants. Okay, so we're actually colonizing this black hole. We have a hot one. It's got a massive hazard rating, but it's hot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe... This one's cold. Maybe this will be our little home base of operations. Just because it's cold, so I can put the lamp up and we can have disco party. Disco, good. And there is a vacuum planet here. It doesn't have high access, but it means in system I can provide the synchrotron core and the catalytic converter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we just ignore these 2 because we can get rocks from here. And we'll put the mantle boar on here, and that'll be enough. I would rather get the mantle boar somewhere else, but this will be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one. 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. So that's all of our food, and we still need 2 more habitable worlds, which I think was here. This one has 1 habitable world. That'd be 10 and 11. And then we could come over here. 12 and 13. Or just 12. Just have this one just for the water world. Be like the little theme park off on its own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is pretty much set in stone. We're doing these 6. And then I'm gonna go ahead and colonize all 3 of these in the sleeper system. So that'll be 9, 10, 11, and we'll just do this one for 12. And then we'll colonize the water world. So that'll give us 4 habitable worlds. We'll have 1, 2, 3 no atmospheres. And then we just colonize that water world. 1, 2. Oh, this one's not no atmosphere. Oh, damn. Maybe we don't colonize this one then. And these all have atmosphere. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip this. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. No, 12 and 13. So that gets us 1, 2, 3. Or we do all 6 of these. All 6 of these that I wanted to do. And then just colonize this. That gives us 13, but it doesn't give us the enough like we don't really need more no atmosphere because we're not trying to use all 7 synchrotron cores, are we? Because we have 7. And I do really want this water world, but I feel like colonizing outside of the systems, like I think maybe we just forget about trying to use all 4 embryo machines. Actually, it would be 5 if once we take the one from Hybrossel. We need the gas giants. We need the no atmosphere. We need this. That's 5. I could give up on this. We could put the scam lamp on one of these and just live on a gas giant. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. We colonize all 6 of these. That gives us 4 more no atmospheres on top of the one we've already got. So that's 5 no atmospheres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 planets here. So 11, 12, 13, and we forget about the water world. The thing is the water world's low hazard rating is going to make it really profitable. Excuse me. Which of these is the ugliest? This one. I think we drop this one because we really want is just 3 no atmosphere, because we have 3 catalytic cores and plenty of synchrotron cores, but we have the 3 catalytic cores is the main thing. That's what we really want to utilize. We have our planet that can use soil nanites and the embryo machine. We don't necessarily need 4 embryo machines, but I kind of like the idea of doing it. So let's, instead of looking for 5, we're going to look for, we're just going to do 3 no atmosphere. With that in mind, there's 2, 3. I kind of wish I had gotten that cryo-arithmetic engine from the lady now, because then we could have had 4 places covered by big fleets, big beautiful fleets. 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2 here. That one. This is the only one we're colonizing in this system, just the water world. That gives us 4 habitable planets for our embryo machines. This one for our food. Right, you can't use soil nanites on aquaculture, right? I'm not crazy, this is a thing. You can't do that. Then we have these 2. And we have our 3 no atmospheres here. That'll be fantastic. We have a 4th no atmosphere. Wait, no, hold on. These 5, the gas giants, the hot one, and this one. These 5 are guarantees. We're doing those 5. We're doing water world, 6. We're doing these 2, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. 3 no atmosphere. That's what we need. Okay. We are set. So we're going to need 1,300 people. I forget how many people do you actually need to do this? Is it 1,000 per colony? Well, we can check real quick. Ow. Boink. Bonk. 1,000 people. So we need 13,000 people. Boink. Oh, no. Wrong one. We don't need that now. We need that. Alright, more than enough. I think we can even bring the Marines on top of that. I have 1,800 Marines. Yeah, so we can bring the Marines as well. And drop them off. Bring most of our stuff. And now we need people. Chalcedony, Epiphany, Chorus, and Syrah, Maricondom, Alcabur. Let me get all of these. All of these. All of these. I forgot how much supplies it takes. Like, only 200 and 100 machines. So we have more than enough supplies. We have exactly as many machines as we need, but we're going to need excess for radar dishes. Unfortunately, I can't check to see how much those cost. I just know they cost transpotonics, and I'll just bring them all. Give me 2,000 of those, and we're gonna need. Oh no! Give me the duty free, and we'll need. Or not 2,000. What am I saying 2,000 for? First of all, it's not the right number, but also it's not how many we need. Let's just get. We're doing 4 systems. I don't remember how many strategic points are in them. Let's just bring the 200. I might set up comm buoys nearby in empty systems. And I forget how much machines we need as well, but I'll just bring an extra 200 of those as well. And I don't care that we're overburdened. We'll burn it off. Okay, I think we're ready to roll and get started. We need to get people and gas. Pick up some potato farmers. We're picking up 3,000s from there. We just need all of them. We need all of them. Here, have some supplies. I don't need this many. No, I don't want to give you that much though. Here, take like 1,000. I'll offset my costs. I'm gonna confirm we do have 3 administrators. Yeah, we just go to Epiphany and Karis, and that'll be enough. That's not Epiphany. That's Epiphany. That's not Epiphany. That's Epiphany. No! That's not Epiphany. That's Epiphany. Yeah. Epiphany is the one that confuses me the most. Mostly because of my confidence. I always think that I know which one Epiphany is, and then I'm wrong. Don't need anything else. We will need gas. We'll pick that up on the way out. See you, nerds. The car. Wait, hold on. Was it Karis or was it Garner? It's Karis, right? Karis. And Connie had. Go to Connie real quick. Pick them up. Because we're actually. I don't think Karis will give us enough. We'll leave the scam lamp here for now, but we need our mantle bore. No, you know what? We'll leave that here too, because we're going to be needing to make money. So we'll leave the scam lamp operational. Actually, really need gas because we're chewing through it with these starliners. Let's go pick up gas, and then we'll go to Karis. I think Umbra has extra dudes as well. Is that Umbra? That's not Umbra. Let's just get gas real quick. Oof! Solar flare. Gas me up, daddy. Oof, that was expensive ass gas. I want to make sure we get enough, so I'm going to buy them. Oh yeah, we're fine. I think I was supposed to go to Umbra as well, though. Nope, we're good. 1,300 exactly. Fantastic. Do I have excess space? I do. Let me get those. You guys don't need any of that. Oh, I need base metal. Where can we get base metals? Could you, like, look at another planet for me? Oh, I can get them at Chico. We'll just drop into Chico real quick. I don't know if I can get them in Nachiketa. Forgot that I need the base metals for the satellites as well. I think it's... You need twice as much strength. I don't remember the ratio. I'll just pick up 500. I so infrequently build satellites. Actually, I just got better price on gas. We'll get the gas there. But we'll bulk out on some extra supplies here. Also, you got anything? No. Yeah, let's get some... Oh, I can't. Can't afford the birthing. Oh well, we're fine. We don't need them. Let's go get some gas in Nachiketa. We're flying around quite a bit. Get some of these. It was not. I mean, it was one of those. Oh. We're fine. Got it on just in time. Not that it really would have mattered much. Our cargo holds are so shielded. I don't even know what's in them. Alright, off we go. Start at the black hole. Alright, I think I want to make... I think it's going to be this one's the home. Right? It's blue. Blue will be fun to color with the lamp. No, if I want to put the lamp down, I want to put it on somewhere where it's not going to... I think this will be the home. But if I do it this one, I can have both of these just be under my control. But I don't want to inhibit, like, useful planets with my terrible administrative skills. So we'll have... How easy is it? I think I just want to make it the blue one because it's blue. We're going with the blue one. The blue one's home. Alright. At the peak range practically, but we'll still get some of the cryo sleeper. Alright, here we go. Yeah. And Big Bird. We got the Freedom Colonies. The Freedom Colonies are a big fucking guy. Okay, but we're not going to actually run, I think, this one. I think we're going to want to put someone here. Because I shouldn't run this. This is going to be one of our gas producers. We want someone with it actually knows what they're doing. No, we'll put a robot in charge. And turn on the hazard pay. And this is where we're going to store stuff. Because I tend to, like, in the core worlds, a lot of times the gas giant you want to dive in on to visit a colony is a blue gas giant. So it's like I already have this in my brain to dive on blue gas giants. We don't need those. And we don't need those. I'm gonna wait until we colonize everything, I think. Well, we know we're putting mining here, so let's start that up. Also, Freeport. And slow guys next. One. Put our big guy in charge of this one. I may not actually be able to afford all the hazard pay all over the place. Hold on. Let me turn off hazard pay for now, because we're gonna really need to be careful with how much random crap we're buying. Greatly increased population growth, right? I forgot about that. I could have swore that it was just like a thing that it did. All right, well, we'll figure that out later. What do we need here first? A patrol HQ, which we can't build. Mining is going to be useful, but we also want to make it the patrol HQ bigger. We'll come back and figure that out later. Like I said, we're going to have so much to have to figure out once all these are set up. And that's those two. Next is that one. Cool. Got a big ass system here. Oh, actually, hold on. Make it the internet. So it's 35 and 15. Do we have enough? We only have one. Oh, do I have it? Can you add an extra stable point to a black hole? Guess we'll find out. Not right now, though. We'll find out later. We have little gas. Actually, little gas will be one of the ones I run because it's suboptimal. Oh, also, I need to start grabbing dudes. I need the extra dudes. And little gas is going to need mining. Actually, little gas, I'm probably going to make one of our first heavy industry spots. It won't be our primary nanoforge, but I want to get this system as self-sustained as possible, as quick as possible, so we might build heavy industry here. That's things all the way over here. That's that, right? Yeah. All right, let's jump around. This system's going to be really annoying to manage, having to jump all the way around with like this, but these things happen. Hey, gas. Come on, you had to see that coming. Now this one is absolutely going to be run by one of the lads. And we know we're doing mining here. And this one is gonna be plates and stuff. For your plates and your stuff. All right, and we're not gonna run this one. We want a core here. One of the lads. Let's head over there. Get the water world. Oh, getting over here is going to be such a pain in the ass. Wet one. Yeah. Actually, since it's by itself, I really shouldn't run wet one. It needs the extra stability. Speaking of, Calm Buoy online. Get them some internet. Planet Dirt. Yeah, AI core. No, no, wrong button. Colony info. Report. That farming up and running. ASAPO. And you know what? This is going to be hot one. And I think because this is home, we should make the yeah. All right, hold on. Hot one. We're gonna change this. We're actually gonna make you custom elite. Because that'll be where I build. That'll be where my pristine nano forge goes. You colonize. You will be hot one. We put our humans on these. Oh, wrong person. Damn it. Where's hot one? Our custom elite. Human. It's the human's job to protect the system. And we're going to be mining here first and foremost, as this is where all of our rocks are coming from. And we are not colonizing anyone else, just those. That's this one, yeah? Yes. Okay, so currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think like I missed one. Right, we were colonizing 5 here. That one, and then these two, right? Yeah, because there's no need for the extra one, and these two are also small. Okay. We need to name this one. Oh, Big Dirt, obviously. Put an AI core here. Get that farming up and running. Freeport. Get some internet. all of our places only had one, so we'll have to come. Oh, no, there's two here. Fantastic. Which is the one we're not colonizing? Heal. Alrighty, so this will be... gas and goods for all your gas and goods. I keep going to the wrong screen. Report. And this... I think we dive into fuel production right away, right? I don't give a crap about the Syndrians. We already have Hot One. We've already got Custom Elite. It's also got a vacuum, though. This is one of our vacuum worlds. Hold on. I really don't know. No, I won't do Hot One too. Spicy one. Thank you, Cuddle. Spicy one. Yeah, because it's not like super hot, but it is spicy. Fantastic. Put our last human in charge over here. All right. No, I do need to open that page. And there's no way to get to the other page. I just hit M. That'll stop me from clicking on flag. You're already building, so I did the thing. What do we need here? We already have gas in the system. We're not building plates anywhere. We have plates and stuff for plates. We could start the tech mining, like Goombas. But no, we want to get the military base operational here, because this is the one that's the most far out of, like, most out of the way. So we want to get a military base going here. All right, so let's go. Anyone didn't see this coming, you haven't been paying attention. Little dirt. Put a robot in charge. And Little Dirt will be where we start our, air quotes, manufacturing. Freeport. We will build farming there too, but now we have manufacturing in our colonies. And then... all right, what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got home. I don't know why am I sorting by name and it's not actually sorting them by name. Is it still considering their old names when it sorts by name? By date established. Well, that's literally the freaking not what I want. It says name, nerds. Whatever. All right, so we have home, we have custom elite, we have plates and stuff. We have little gas, big gas. We have wet one, hot one, spicy one. We have dirt, we have big dirt, we have little dirt. We have gas and goods, we have plates and stuff. We're gonna need one more. And it's gonna be another economic powerhouse, so we gotta name this one like it's a business. We already have custom elite. We already have plates and stuff. We already have gas and goods. I'm stuck on this one. Oh, I thought of a better name for Spicy One, but we're gonna stick with Spicy One. I could have named it One Stop Shop and Cop. One Stop Shop and Cops, because it's also got the military base. But I like Spicy One. This one, heck it. Until somebody comes up with a better name. Actually, you know what? No. Your name here. Somebody come up with a better name that I like more than that. And your name could be right there. And more refining. Do we have refining elsewhere? I think we had refining elsewhere. Hold up. What do we have for industry right now? Not items. Industry. So I can't even see industry here. I gotta highlight them. Ugh, so inefficient. Alright, hold on. So we've got gas. That's gonna be where we build our heavy industry. We have plates and stuff. They're probably going to print plates because do refining there first, because in fact, let me go ahead and start building it, because we need to be able to feed the heavy industry on custom elite. Wet one needs aquaculture. No, actually, the aquaculture can wait. I need those organics in the system. We need those organics into the system. Dirt's got farming. We've got rocks. Big Dirt's gonna do more farming. Gas and Goods is doing fuel production. Spicy One is going to be our military base there. Little Dirt is doing light industry. And your name here, we could do plates there. We're doing plates here for sure. Gas and Goods is building gas. We already have plates coming in. We have gas coming in. So really there's not... We've covered everything so far. It's not all in system, but I think we're fine just sitting with that as it is. And we just need to go get our ships. So we don't need anything here right now. But we do need to build another buoy. We have a comm buoy. The hell are you? Pilgrims. Oh, right, yeah, because they're gonna love our planets. Nav buoy? I think it's always nav buoy, right? Because you want your patrols to be able to move around faster. And the sensor buoy array is not exactly super important. No, I'm completely fucking wrong. Sensors array are actually useful for the other thing. Oh, but the thing is, though, is I'm probably going to go to these neighboring stars and drop, like, sensors arrays all around. So, not too terribly concerned about that. Alright. We still need to get this stuff loaded up, but we're on our way. Big Dirt should have that farming coming online, but we can't put anything else here. So Big Dirt doesn't get that. But Spicy One, you are still building your port. What are you doing for gas? We're doing fine on gas. We need to go back here to Dirt. Actually, hold on. Do we have anything building here? Oh, gas and goods. We need to drop the synchrotron core at gas and goods. Oh, I completely messed up. We haven't been dropping cores. It's alright. It won't be for long. We're going to become incredibly profitable incredibly quickly, Paul. No, no, no. We're gonna figure out where we're putting all those things later. Did we hit gas and goods? Yeah, we did. That's the first one we did. Alright. Back to Space North. Send me. Thank you. Before we drop in, this is hot one. Oh, you're doing mining. Right. No patrol there yet. Dirt. How you doing? I forgot to add cores. Bonk. We don't have our mantle bore back yet, so we can't put that here. We are burning through supplies. Oof. I need to stop sending out because we have all these extra ships with us. By going out and back in, I'm messing up our supplies too hard. Okay. Then that was it here. It's just the wet one. Did I build a... Yeah, we got a comm buoy. I need to just go through smooth because I can't waste any more supplies. So I don't think we're stockpiling them anywhere. We have to be able to make it back to Chico. We'll start over here. No, we don't need that there. Mining is cheap. Right? Yes. Just fly our asses all the way over to plates and stuff. Yeah, this system's gonna be miserable to fly around in. Oof. Still brutal. Plates and stuff. Stop by the house. And custom elites. Hello. Sure. Send them. These goobers are not going to have any fucking clue what's about to hit them. Who's first? You guys got fighters. Or is it all just drone tendies? No, there's that one. Alright, that's mine. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Fucking dick. Come on. Who's left? Oh, that was up. Boop. He's dead. Let's go catch this guy. Everyone? Cool. I want to chase him, but hit him with sticks. It's actually pretty handy. Got some supplies back. I don't know, we'll store the extras. Alright, more importantly though, total supplies, 139, no big deal. Crew strength, oof. Alright, so we need to pick up some extra crew. Actually, we probably don't, because we don't need these anymore. I'm also gonna leave... No, we won't leave anything else. We'll just pick up our other ships. It does. I freaking love the damn thing. Like, the only thing I'm scared of at this point is Remnant. But we also haven't fought some of these stronger fleets in the system, so... But now that we have colonies, we'll be figuring out how we stack up against them as well. Mining's not a big deal. Okay. Huh. So we just want them to all build up. Most important ones to get increased are the ones that are already increasing. So I'm trying to decide where we want to start. We actually really need hot ones to grow. We need hot ones to grow. And not hot one, custom elite. We need custom elite to grow. Oh, and we do need hot one to grow as well, because they both have need to get military bases. Have you done any experiments fighting the... No, I don't know about those yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten into the newer content, into the new content. All right. Oh, we can't use this on gas giants. Okay. That's fine, we'll put one on custom elite. Actually, I think custom elite has tectonic issues, so we won't be able to put it there either. That's gonna look so sick with a with an orbital lamp when we finally put the orbital lamp on it. Oh. Alright. Little gas, here we come. Oh, here we are. Get your ass back here, you little shits. You gotta go kiss Kanta. We'll take care of that stuff in a minute. Alright, we're just gonna take this guy out right away. Got caught by the salamanders. $0 given. Ah, you got caught on me. Fly on the windshield. Is that everyone? Yeah. Hit him with sticks. I don't want your crap. Just give me your gas and your goods. Alright. Alrighty, there we go. That's everything. For now. Once everything gets up and running, we'll start making some money. But we still have a lot of industry that's being built. It's not finished yet. So where did we start doing? We started out here. Like, yeah, the light industry is not done yet. That's just patrol. Fuel production is still not online. That farming's not online yet. That mining is online, though. That farm's online, shipping out everything for us. This mining is coming online. That'll help us with organics. We'll have organics in the system. We won't need to import those anymore. The light industry needs to come online too, so we don't have to import those anymore. And this is the big one, when the heavy industry comes online, we don't have to import supplies anymore. And then plates and stuff will finish before then to supply it. We don't have any mining in system, so we need to get this one up for sure, because it needs to be, we want to get able to get a third industry as soon as possible so we can get mining, so we have rocks in system. I know we're bringing in rocks from out of system, but it's a little more stable, and it will keep our production from going down if they're in system. Want your systems to be as self-sufficient as possible within their own borders. Minimizes shipping interruptions. Only 2% growth? Oh, because it just hasn't kicked in yet. Right. I think that's all we can spend now, and we need to go get stuff. So let's just go ahead and return home. And we're gonna stop there for now. No, not the asteroid. Excuse me, buttholes. Not in my house. Oh, we don't even need the full fleet for this, but we're bringing them anyway. Oh, this actually might be a bad idea. Spending all this resources. Yeah, I'll meet you. Nice job there, jackass. Oh, is that something on the windshield? Get off my shields! Got him with a tickle beam. Who? Oh, they brought their stuff in. Hit him with sticks. Definitely did not come out on top of that. We burned some extra supplies. No good reason. Yeah, so we're really low on supplies. Well, we'll just have to get more. Honestly, we could just drift for a minute and wait for the heavy industry to come online, but we'll just head over to Nachiketa and grab some emergency supplies, and then head over to Starworks and blah, 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 blah. We'll be fine. But that's going to be it for, wait for it, this episode. What I'm going to do, so in order to guarantee that I don't get screwed like last time and lose progress, I'm going to go ahead, we're going to stop, we're going to take a break. I'm going to turn off the YouTube stream, take like a 15, more than a 15-minute break, about a 15-minute break. Yeah, because it's already 40 after, 15 minutes, I'll be back before the hour, and we'll fire up YouTube back up, and this way my VOD will cut. And while it's down, I'm going to close the game and save, and then load it back up. And we'll come back with a new thumbnail and everything all pretty. So that'll be it for this one. Let's go ahead and save and exit. And for those of you watching, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And have fun. Okay, it's just us now. Oh, wait, did it cut? Hold on. What do you mean error? No. Disable. Okay.